Hey everybody, I'm Keychain. So KVK has ended. We did get to keep our own kingdom. Kingdom 241 has been friends with 524 for a long time, and they stayed true to that. And then 162, I don't know who did the negotiating, but they were just keeping their own. And I had some messages from people there saying that they were friends and allies, and they wanted to kind of just stay where it's at, and maybe they're participating in the boycott that's happening. So I intentionally killed off some of my troops during KVK. I wanted to get over the free 200,000 so I could see what happens. Here's an example of what I sent. Tried to get rid of my artillery, but forgot about the whole Shrine of Bravery thing. And I intentionally killed off some tier 12 troops so that I could see what it revives. Looking at this, I want to see if it heals just a percentage of all of them, or if it's going to do something like heal all of my tier 8s, heal all of my tier 11s, and then leave the tier 12s dead. Like, we're going to find out. So we're going to hit the magic button, because it doesn't say anything about what the percentages are or how it's going to revive, just that troops will be revived according to a certain number or ratio. So it doesn't give us the number or the ratio. It just says, oh yeah, we're going to revive them in a certain ratio. So let's see, after this happened, it revived. Okay, so it looked like it revived across the board the same percentage. So that's actually not bad. I'll do these numbers later. Someone smarter than me do these numbers, but it looks even. It looks like it just healed the same amount across all tiers. So that's actually pretty good. Sorry, adjusting myself on the couch. All right, now the second piece of this, the thing that we couldn't see earlier, is after it ends, you get Bravery Quests. So let's take a look at these real quick. Here's an example. Now, I don't know if the Bravery Quests are available to everyone. So if you didn't lose any troops in KVK, let me know if you can still do the Bravery Quest, because it does have resources. And then, this Bravery Instant Revival. And the other thing I want to find out is, if you don't have any dead troops, can you store up the Bravery Instant Revivals? Do they go in your inventory, or once they're gone, they're gone? So that's the other thing I kind of want to find out. Looking at my Hall of Bravery, I have 77,800 troops that are still dead. So I can collect these two, and it's going to heal them. Now let me see if that's notated anywhere after we use two of those. So that's an extra 20k. Does it note in here? It does. So it shows the troops revived via Bravery Quests. And there's also this troops revived via scrolls, so I don't know how that piece works. So scrolls obtained via packs. So for $5, you get 10 scrolls, and each scroll revives 0.1% of the dead troops in the Shrine of Bravery. Now, the thing that I need to figure out about these, I'm not going to buy these right now. Does it take into account, like, if I hadn't done my free revival, say I had 277 dead, or 277,000 dead troops, and I used 10 of these scrolls for 1%, is it bringing back the, is it bringing back for the total troop loss, or is it bringing back the difference of 77? So is that 0.1% factoring off of 277,000, or is that factoring off of 77,000? That part we'll have to test. Other people can test. The other thing that I think we should do, this is a shout out or a call out to all the super smart math Excel people that do the spreadsheets and the crazy cool stuff. I would like, if you guys want to take this project on, a calculator. Now, the things that I want in this calculator, this is a cost calculator. I want to figure out, when is it worth it to buy these scrolls? What's the break-even point? If they're 50 cents a piece for 0.1% of your troops, is it worth it? And the things they're going to have to factor into that are each person's individual troop training, speed, reduction, all that. If you're using, buffs, what other things you have going, and if the troops actually died, factoring in that they would count towards the 300% buff. So somebody do all the crazy, cool, awesome math that goes above my head and figure out a calculator that we could say, I lost these troops. These are the troops that I have dead that I can't revive. And be able to type these in, how many resources it costs, how many speed ups it costs, all those things, and figure out, is it worth it? And I'm sure for very small amounts it's not, but if you had something crazy like you lost, 2 or 3 million troops, there's probably a point that these scrolls are worth it over the speed up packs and the resources and everything else that you need to get back to this. So quickly, I'm just kind of rambling on here. We're going to look at the Bravery Quests, all of them. So gathering resources, looks like you can gather a bunch of resources over a couple of days. Consuming stamina, donating to your alliance, completing estate affairs, and using stamina. So these are all things that will just get completed by doing normal daily type stuff. So it's really not bad. And looking at some of these, like consuming 100 stamina gets you 20,000 of your troops back. That's pretty good. The other thing I wanted to point out for this, because this is easy and it's not some ridiculous set of quests, and you get the 200,000 back. When you are trading points with people, remember that you can look in the Shrine of Bravery and you can go up to 350,000 dead troops that you're going to be able to get back really easily. So if you're like, I want more points, but I'm out of hospital capacity, whatever, well, now you can go over your hospital capacity when you're trading troops on tiles or, sacrificing troops on somebody's castle. Now you can go above and beyond that up to 350k, and you're going to get all of those troops back. So keep that in mind when you're trading for free points. I think that's it for this video. I can't really think of anything else. I could be missing something. That's always a possibility. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching again. Remember to hit the like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will see you in the next video.